Wouldn't it be nice to get on with YouTubers? To make it very clear, they always give me a thumbs down. To stop me from liking, they bang on me wall. To stop me from fucking doing anything, there's no good at all. A lazy bunch of fucking tossers. That's what I'm. What am I talking about? I don't know. Wait there now. Two watching. What? I was having a little sing song there. Karen, it's a black screen. Is the night there? What do you mean it's a black screen? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I can see me. What do you mean it's a black screen? Reloaded. It's a black screen. You're tonight at the crucible. It's not black yet. I can see me. I can see me on YouTube. All I gotta do is shut the sound off on that one, and away to go. How's that? Oh, it's working now. It's okay, everybody. It's working now. Karen thought I was black. Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about. You know, this channel should never be normal. This channel can't be normal. So there I was having a little sing about lazy bone idle bastards. Lazy bone idle bastards. They got nothing better to do. I'm thinking about writing a song. I am. So it's going to be in the thing of lazy Sunday afternoon, but we'll change the words to lazy bone idle bastards. How's that? So expect that song out soon. It'll be on one of my albums. Well, I won't put it on the Christmas one, obviously. I'll put it on the other one. Lazy. I can't be singing that all night now, can I? You know. That's the sign of an alcoholic when he shakes the fucking can, so you can get that extra bit of there, you know. But don't worry, you know, the Karen. First 45 record, I thought it was blazing in the grass, and I was 10-year-old. Well, funny enough, I was just about to go live 10 minutes ago, and I switched it on ready. You know, you do your picture, and then you do your live screen for your chat, and my camera wouldn't come on. So there you go. I thought, will I panic? Oh, I got a thumbs down already. He's in already, the little wanky. And I thought, will I thumbs down or won't I thumbs down? No, I mean, will I have time to fix it? And I did it. I did it. You're a wanker, da love, you're a wanker you. I'm singing to Mr. Thumbs Down. You see he's already been on. Why? Because I put a notification up. So he was sat there waiting, pulling his little wishy. Like that. A little tossy. Little tossy. Too scared. Born to be a coward. Robert Nurden's live, apparently. So if I'm live, I must be live. I must be here. So there's not much chat going on in the chat room. What's happening? What's going on here? We got 7 people on there who don't like me because they're not in the chat room. So they're obviously out there watching, saying, I'm not going on here because you'll say something nasty to me and make me cry. like the last fuckers. Oh, don't make me cry. The thing is that they tell you, if you've had a run-in with anybody, if you had a run-in with anybody, whatever comment you put on, they're going to think it's about them automatically. All right? Now, let's take into consideration, I've had run-ins with probably, I should think, 10, 15 people. One of my first run-ins was a young lad called Grim Reaper. And we had a good old bandy, me and Grim. And 2 years later, he was just coming up to 1,000 subscribers. So I put on his page, congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers. Sorry we had that little falling out 2 years ago. And we had a little chat, and we were the best of mates ever since. You know, not a bad word said ever again, because, you know, we were young, we was silly, we was stupid, and that's the way it goes on YouTube. You got no control. Somebody's gonna like you, somebody's not gonna like you, and that's the end of it. You know, some people like you and they'll stick by you and they'll come in. Other people's like the one Mr. Thumbs down there. He's disliked me for about 2 years now, and he thinks that's hurting me for some reason. He thinks that's hurting me, but he's just put money in my bank, so it can't. Oh, he's sweet. Oh, it's Wayne. Remember Wayne? You still got a spanner. How do you keep your spanner after all these years, Wayne? Snow Crusher, how's it going, mate? I gotta give Snow Crusher a spanner. I don't know why you never had a spanner. Or Snow Crush. So yeah, it's one of them things. If you're an hater, you're gonna hate, and you're gonna hate for the rest of your life by the look of it. So that's his prerogative. If he wants to do that and thinks, "Cool, I was the first one to put a thumbs down on the Rob Nurden channel. Oh, I'm really tough. I can open the curtains now and let people see me." You're a fucking toss. I keep it in the garage, Robert. What do you keep in the garage? What are we talking about here? He's instantly gone on some sort of like LSD trip going on here. Oh, we got Wayne, I know, and we got John Dickinson also commented on. Yeah, but it's for the coast. Oh right, John Dickinson was put a picture up. Well, I could see it was Photoshop straight away, because one couple of Tyrone got his hand on her tit, and the other hand is blurry, not right, and it was good. It was good. It was a good try. His wrench, spanner, right? Wayne keeps his spanner in the garage. You got to explain these things to me, Wayne. As you know, I'm an half-wit from Wales. Not the only one, apparently. There's quite a few of us. Now, see, as I was saying, if you had an argument with anybody on the planet, whatever you say, whatever, they think you're talking about them. It's an automatic reaction. You can't, you can't say nothing. So, hence the laughs we used to have, with the we used to say yellow coat. We couldn't say yellow coat, and then we used to say transport. Oh, you can't say transport, and it was like that. But obviously now water's gone under the bridge, except for these last 2 little thumbs downers I get. Sometimes I get 3, so it's not too hard to work out. So I just don't see why they are jealous of me. It's uncanny to be jealous of me, of all people on the internet. Why be jealous of me? I'm probably the most normalest guy on here, you know what I mean? I'm down to earth. I speak my mind. I'm common as a fucking bucket of snot, and that's the way it goes. I'm afraid, but no, they jealous. I'm jealous of him. He's got everything I want. Especially a brain. When I grow up, will I have a brain, Mum? Because he obviously probably still lives with his mother. Or his dog. You asked the question, laugh out loud. Everything on that picture, you can't see it because I can't share it on here now. For some reason, I can't remember you used to be able to share the screen because I got 3 screens and I used to be able to show you what I'm looking at. But you can't now. According to what I've been reading up on it, it's something to do with the cookies. No, I met Grim Reaper, Gary, in Kansas back in. He is a nice fella. You know, when I got to know him after a run-in, when I got to know him, we got on quite well, and you know, we both had a little laugh about us when we was younger. I think it was stages you go through as far as YouTube is concerned. You want everything your way, and it doesn't happen. Nothing happens like that in life. And you know, I wanted this and I wanted that, and I didn't want these sort of people in my room. I didn't want them sort of people, and it doesn't work like that. You got to. The thing is, there's all different sorts of people out there, and just because they come on sounding a bit rough and fucking reary, I mean, you know, you won't get much rougher than me because I swear, fart. I just do what I want to do. So yeah, I'm pretty rough. So I of all people should understand the others. What I thought was nasty, but no, he's a nice lad. I don't know what he's doing on YouTube now. Hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him for a while. I did try and make him change his name because if you type Grim Reaper in, obviously you come up with about 95 Grim Reapers. According, you got obviously a band. It's the same there. I see Wayne is Wayne Ellis. You type Wayne Ellis in, and you had 55 people coming up, you know, and there's a lot of people like that all these names pop up. Luckily, I'm not the only Robert Nurden, as we well know. There's actually, I think there's 3 of us still alive. But yeah, there's not many on YouTube. There is Rob Nurden. I think he got a channel somewhere, but you instantly know it's not me because there's not many videos. But you know, mayhem. Oh yeah, it's me. I'm mayhem. You mayhem? Yeah. Any questions? If you ask us questions, we will answer. If you ask us questions, we will answer. What are you, a bunch of robots out there? Come on, let's just get some questions going here. Oh, Rob, did you really do that? Did you have to make a video about haters? I thought it was quite funny. And I knew that it was winding up whoever puts that little thumb down. Because he was sat there in the background waiting for me to put that video up, you see. And as soon as I put it up, obviously he gets notified. So he must have been sat at his computer. So that means he's a tosser who sits at his computer. Here's Grim Reaper. Yeah, Tap. He's a nice fella. He's a nice kid now, you know. We had a run-in, I'd same as everybody else on here has had a run-in with somebody or about, which is bound to happen. So yeah. All sorted. All above board. you know, there's a you got to grin and bear it. I suppose you got to turn the other cheek when somebody upsets you. You can't attack. You can't attack all the time. You got to just say, "Oh yeah, that was nice." As we were saying on here, the other was it whatever it was last week. If somebody comes on the chat line and puts in that wrong first word, we instantly know that he's up to something. Instantly, by what he says on our first line. So anyway, room, especially Tapper, because he's the fastest finger in the West. If I say taxi, taxi. Don't taxi too quick, because we got to wind them up a bit. You know, we got to wind them up a bit. So when the taxi man shouts taxi, then you can taxi. That's if Tap is listening, all right. Are you listening to that, Tap? Oh, I got sore arm again. Got you. Thanks, Tap. Yeah, because you know that last week or whenever it was I don't know if it was last week or whatever, but we could have had a bit of a better laugh with him because he was asking all the stupid questions, and we should have really asked him if he was fancying me, you know. Did he fancy me, and was he willing to come all this way just to give me a blowjob, you know? So we could have wound him right up. You know that everybody knows that I speak my mind and I'll say what the hell I want to say. And I mean, if it offends thy ears, I don't think you'd be here anyway, because you know what I am and who I am and the way I am with people. But wait there a minute, 2 minutes. Thing is, with having all these channels on, you tend to fly around the place. So yeah, waiting for punters, and the ride is free. Wait, oh yeah, I see what you mean now. So yeah, it was a video about this and how to get your arm bigger than it should be. So my arms are both the same size because I'm, what they call it, ambidextrous. I use both hands, thank you. But what it is, see, is when you're a bum and you're sat in front of the computer, all you use is one hand because you only type with one finger, don't you? Like this. I am a how do you spell later? Oh, I forgot I live on my own. Yeah, I am a. So yeah, that's as far as I could go. Tap. Honest to God, it was boring me to death. You know, I think if you did so much a day, that Dragon U one, and she nicked it off me. You know, I did polish that quite well, but it was a smaller, nicer shape to put under the buffer. But yes, I have got a Dremel somewhere, but I know I got the lead, the long wire, so it's like a pen, you know, and you put a motor on the other end. I know I got that somewhere because I know where the motor is. So I'd like to find that. I do believe I could make one actually out of a brake cable or something. I could actually make one. I was missing the chuck off the end. I took the chuck off to put it on something else, and it never ever went back on there. So hence it was put away somewhere, and it was put away somewhere and I never found. Have you just seen one of these before? Remember these? And you used to pull it back like that. Stick your matchstick in, And then finally, we all had one of these, didn't we? Did we all have one of these? Dark in here, I know. It's dark in here. Chuck the chuck. I chucked the chuck. Yeah, it's a little tiny thing, you know, like like a little tiny thing. And it squeezes. Oh, what's that? What are they called? Oh, I don't know. I can't think. You know, I can think daytime. I can't think nighttime. I had one, Robert. Call it. See, there's always. That's what really. Because somebody knows what I'm thinking. A collet. There's a little collet-y thing in there, and you just put your thing in, tighten it up. So yeah, I could probably make that as well, actually. But I couldn't make it as small and as pretty as the one you can buy for, I think, with about 6 little collets. It was like $1.99 from the famous see you Jimmy, grasshopper, by the Chinese town. I call them Chinese town because you got to watch what you say, because YouTube gets funny, you know. The funny thing about it, I took the mick out of the Chinese, and they demonetized it. And then the next week, I took the mick out of the Indians, and it was all right. So there was a bit of discrimination going on there, I think, as far as YouTube was concerned. But you know, there's supposed to be, apparently, when you go live, there is supposed to be a YouTube member sat in watching and waiting for the. Obviously, you can swear, because swear words are quite normal. Misplacing stuff is a way of life now. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, but the Chinese stole your money. They did. The thing is, they did it again, but only a small thing. I bought a set of propellers for the drone, and it never got you. So I said, "Where's my propellers?" In Chinese, "Where's my propellers?" And they said, "Oh, please give me 10 days." And I said, "Well, it's been a month now. I mean, what, a month and 10 days?" Yes, month, 10 days. We send you new. Thank you very much. So it was meant 10 days, no propellers. And where's my fucking propellers? And they said, "Oh, please give us 7 days." I said, "You said that." And what they actually do, what they're doing is playing you. So the return and the refund date only lasts for 30 days. So if they can play you a little game for over 30 days, you can't claim a refund of them. It's clever. So give it to the top Chinese man. He's a clever little fucker. But he's West Indians. I'm not sure who it was, because it was just one of my because I do a lot of Spike Milligan, and as we all know, Spike Milligan was Indian and Pakistani, and you know, I love Spike Milligan. Absolutely fantastic fella. All the goons was pretty good. So yeah, it just depends what sort of mood you're in, isn't it, really? Yes, I put these are con. These are a warning. These are con. This is a con. Didn't get a refund or a replacement. Waited for a fucking month and a half, is it? Nearly 2 months. And now they've gone quiet. They won't talk to you because, you know, the 30 days is up. I can't ask for the refund. So because they said that we send you a replacement, I automatically thought, oh yeah, well, I still want them, so you just will send me. But no, it was a con saying, yes, we pretend we send you, but we don't, because we're going to nick your money. And nick your money they did. which is not very nice, is it? It's not very nice. There's a lot of people out there, isn't there, which would nick your money. Spike Milligan was fucking Pakistani. Read up on it. Read up. You don't believe me? Spike Milligan and the other one. I don't know his name, but the other one. You know, him and him. The one who sing with Sophie, Peter Sellers. The son of an Irish father and an English mother. That's what I said. I said fucking Indian. Why is it going, my man? All the way from Brazil. See, they popped all the way from Brazil to see us. We all say hi. You probably haven't got a fucking clue what we're saying, but hi. Hi, Wise. He's a nice lad. Mess. So yes, Peter Sellers was Pakistani as well, wasn't he? Or Indian, call it what you fucking wanted to. Come on, Indian is Indian Pakistan or is it the fucking place where John Wayne come from? For fuck's sake, stop confusing me. So yes, I have no bananas. Ooh, we got 10 watching. Listen, you 10 watching. I don't mind you watching, as long as you've done this. Have you entered the raffle? Now, there's certain people out there, we've always wondered why they've never entered the raffle, haven't we? Because, you know, they class themselves as friends, and yet they don't enter raffles. You know what I mean? So, it's strange. No, they hate each other. Who hates each other? They're all fucking dead. Mr. John. There's a good man. If you, Mr. John, he's a good laugh. Who hates each other? I've missed out on who hates each other, because if you're talking about Peter Sellers and Spike Milligan, they're dead. They can't hate each other now. They've gone to that place in the sky. What's it called? Marks and Spencer's. No, I haven't got a drinks problem. Yes, I have. I got to run downstairs again. Some more. That's a problem. I was waiting for, we're hoping to get on Pat Gillam. I won't say why unless he comes on, innit? That's the deal. That's the deal. You come on, we tell you a little story. Oh, somebody just subscribed to me. The thing is, no, I'm his first. Yeah, I'm going to have I don't know. It's very suspiciously strange, but what can you say? It's it happens. I reckon about 20 out of 30. Hi, Hood. I reckon about 20 out of 30 subscribers are invisible, or they're aliens, maybe, you know, and they're trying to contact me. Hoodie's in a house. Can I say that? I always wanted to say that. It's fucking probably the worst scene on the fucking planet. In the house. But he's popped in to say hello. Look. Black man pinch. Black man pinch. Dog bite pinch. No. Black man pinch. Tell me I don't work for a living. Come on, tell me I don't work for a living. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 blackies under my nail, growing out slowly. Growing out slowly. Black nails without polish. Yeah. The thing is, that's where the dog bit me. I can't show you. This camera's fucking shite. You see the scar down there. He caught me a good one. I gotta be honest, little bastard. All the rest are literally hitting myself with hammers, and I'm showing I'm watching me on the other channels, and I was just showing you my baddies. It's called a Stredder, Crusher, Mincer, Finger Beater. There's a good one. It's fishing for my fingers. Well, on my last video, I mentioned that I wish I knew somebody with a big saw to saw that steel for me, because I don't like discutting fixed steel, because it takes forever and it's a dirty job. So I said I wish I knew somebody with a big saw. Well, obviously I do know somebody with a big saw. I know 2 people with big saws, and one stepped forward and said, "Yeah, bring it over. I'll do it tomorrow." And now I just had a message. "Oh, I won't be in tomorrow." So I think he was winding me up, you know. Give that Stredder away, for fuck's sake. Oh, you won't be able to order pints at the bar. It's I don't think it's something I needed. It's because a certain man made them parts for me. I thought it was purely nice, purely the right thing to do was to actually put it together and make something out of them. That's what it's all about. Whether I use it or not it'll be maybe ish. Or maybe I just sell it, you know what I mean? But it was the thought, he went out of his way to have them things made for me, and I thought, well, it was purely nice of him, so it would be nice of me to finish it. Put a guard on it. I am a security guard. Make him fucking use it. Get over there and put this in there. Oh, Tapper, what are you fucking like? What is he like? Come on. I've never known anybody like it. That man is in the wars more than John Wayne was. Ooh. I want to be showing that. Let me just delete that a minute. Where's delete messages? Right, okay. Right. I had to delete that now. Colin, whatever you just said his name was there, for a clever lad, without a doubt about it. I'm a firm believer, if you've got that many subscribers, obviously you're getting paid that amount of money, and things get completely, utterly easier for you. You notice all the big subscribers, you know, the big ones, they want for nothing. I don't think they want for nothing. You got people jumping on them for advertising and whatever. They have offered me, and Jason will tell you, they've offered me, and I said no. I didn't want to know. I think it's not a con, but it's taking more time than of your life than you really want to be putting out there, just to stand there and say, oh, you've got to buy one of these, they're fucking great. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. Wishing you well, Tata. I think I might be fractured. Well, the thing is, even though you fall off the ladder, the first thing you do is put your hands out to save yourself. So, you know, if your hands are through the ladder as well, you're talking about the weight of you and the ladder. It hurts. He's sponsored by eBay. Fuck, you know. Big bucks then, isn't it? Big bucks. Yeah, I know exactly the lad you're talking about. With his antics of this disability scooter. He's souped up one of them, didn't he? And a clever lad, as I say. Clever lad, a lad with don't swear. Nice clean cut. Where, you know, according to eBay, I'm everything they don't want. Everything about me is not for eBay. Not eBay, YouTube. Swearing, farting, cursing, mick taking, piss taking, upsetting people, making people give me thumbs down because I think it's funny. Nah, they don't. If you send it as a friend, it's free. If you send it as a pound, they take 27 pence. Are you saying you just? I'm back. Now, see if you misread that, you would have said I'm black. Colin was sponsored by Sky to build a new bunker. He was going. It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice to do that. I mean, the thing is, you must never forget where you come from. Because what they say, you never take the piss out of somebody on the way up, because you know damn well you're going to meet them on the way back down. And I'm a firm believer of that, because some of the people I know are on the way back down. And I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You know, there's some people out there. I would personally be a very good friend. I would have been a very good friend, but it turned out great face to face, but terrible on the internet. You know what I mean? So it doesn't work, and you've got to go through life as you are. See all the fireworks? Yeah, that's right. You had fireworks on two things flying, about to fly at each other. I do watch quite a bit of YouTube. Because we got one of them Cody boxes. I don't know if you got a Cody box. We got a Cody box, and then you've got to wait like 35 minutes to try and load a program, or try and load a film, or it takes at least 35 minutes because it's not going good. So then we usually just say fuck it and jump onto YouTube, and we just stay on YouTube for an hour, like, you know. I would pay triple Karen for you. Tell you what, I was on my mind today was canned heat. Already walking on the road again, Yeah, I had them on the mind. It's weird, I go through these phases. I ain't used my box for ages. That sounds fucking terrible. Are you waiting for that fucking homosexual fella to come back on and ask if you can use your box, like? Let's see if we can get Sebastian on live, just to see right there. Just to see right there. Come on, I get it. Give me a minute. Just to see what's going on in his life. We can always dump him back out, don't worry. You know what I'm like. Hi, Sebastian Ryan. How many pence is a pound? 100. 100 pence to the pound. What did you do? You must have put 100 quid in. Have you ever put 100 quid in there? Wait there. Let me go and have a quick look. I don't want 100 quid. Thank you very much. I don't want it. Summary. Summary. If you put £100, I'll send you back 99 quid now. So don't get panicking. Out on the road. Ooh. Oh, I got Chris Sal, and I got Greg. Greg, hi. Snow Crusher, what's your name? Chris or Greg? Each of them has put a pound in. That's funny. Greg has put £1.9 for some reason. 100 pence to the pound. Greg, right, Greg. Yeah, you put £1.9. Well, I got £1.9 off you. Pyrotech View, Jimalala. £1.9. So yes, cool. Thank you very much. You are in the raffle. What makes that in? How many we got so far? Wait there, 2 seconds. No more. The last ones was Sebastian and Dada. How many was that? 16, 17, so that's 18, that's 19. We need another 6. Another 6. And we can get this. We can tap at 15. What do you mean tap? No, there's two after 15 now. There's Seb and Dad are. And now we got Chris, Shell, and Greg. Hi. I don't give second names, you see. You might not want to be known to be giving a pound away. But no, that's great. What's that we say? About another £7 and we've got the jackpot and we're away. Somebody's going to be happy. Let's hope it's this, is it? John Sellers wanted this. I'd like to give that to John Sellers, but it's not. I should think it's 1K. It's not that heavy. But I'd be honest with you. I can't afford it. I can't afford postage on all these things. You know, it costs. And that's the whole idea of this was to. I'm sorry to say, but the losers pay for the post for the winner, which is all right. You know, it's a little syndicate, and everybody was happy. But hopefully, you know, it could go on. As I said, I was hoping for Pat Gillam to come on because Pat did something for the local charity. He's obviously not coming on, so I'll carry on without him. I better get a laptop. Pat did something for his local charity, and it goes down to be raffled for the charity. And I thought, well, what a good idea! It's something we could do for the charity, but you know, it's got to be for my charity. But we could take turns on their charity. You know what I mean? I could start the ball rolling. We could, whatever charity you want. Alzheimer's probably, because I know I'm going to be there pretty soon. And we could take it from there. So, you know, he's going to do his laptop now. He's been there all this fucking time. he was texting me like 3 o'clock this morning. Now he's going to do all this time to charge a laptop. You'd be surprised how many things I've got to charge every day. I got the 2 iPhones because one is for the drone, one is for me. I got 3 cameras. The GoPro, the new thing, the old thing I still use, even though it goes blurry, I still use it. The drone, the batteries of the drone, the controller of the drone. I'm charging all day, every fucking day. And this new camcorder takes these, which are not very good. It's only 1200 mAh, 3.7. So it's not very good. I don't know. For the price I paid for it, if it lasts a week, yeah, I'm happy. We'll see what happens. We never know. But yes, great for people. Thank you very much, Snow Crush. Kicking the movie. Number 88 is in the house. Right there. We all know. Number 88. How's it going, my friend? I was just popping on. We pop on because we're trying to do this raffle thing. We're trying to keep people interested in it. The link. Nah, it's not easier. There it is on the fucking Facebook, man. I can't do email this time of night, for fuck's sake. I gotta jump to fucking even see the screen. Tim the Tour Man. It's great when all your friends come in, you know. All your friends pop in just to say hello to you. As I said, there's no, you don't have to stay. You just pop in and say hi, everybody, and then you ta-ra, everybody, and that's it. Everybody was happy. Even our little one's thumbs downer, he was happy earlier because I took the piss right out of him. I bet he's hiding under his fucking table. Thinks he can have a go at me. Fuck you now. There's some strange people out there. Before you have a go at somebody, fucking go and have a look at him. Go and read his history. I'll follow it to him then. Facebook or phone only. Look, LOL. What the fuck is he on? Jason. No, Jason's not on tonight. Jason is, as I keep telling everybody, if you want your little picture down there, you got to be on my Facebook because I can only send you a link via Facebook. You said 9 tap, one just went then. Somebody took a thumb off because I said about. Oh, there he is. He's back on. Number 9. Fucking strange going. You know, let's talk about subscribers, and my subscribers go probably 10 a day, and then it goes back 7, and then it comes back up 3, and then it goes back 5, and then it comes back up. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I just don't believe that you would unsubscribe to somebody. What would be the point of unsubscribing to somebody? If you've only got like 3 subscribers, yes. But this is the last thing I really look at, is subscribers. So, my phone's dingling. Princess. It's a good oh, pardon me. Says 11 year tap. Now come on, Tapper. That's what I mean. It goes up and down. And then you go on Facebook and say you go on Facebook and you click on your YouTube. I see I got more subscribers and I got more views. It's a weird, absolutely weird. Let's go. Right, John. Talk to me. What's the message? Right. Good plan. Okay. It's your tucker. It's YouTube tucker. Matt. There's Uncle Matt there. Remember Matt? He was a great lad. Our Matt. Mr. Bob. Matt's been away doing his own little thing, which is completely and utterly up to him, because nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to do. You can't have people telling you what to do. So yeah, it's nice to see you, Matt. Great popping in. We used to have some good laughs back in the old days. You know, but things have got to move. You can't stay in the same place. I mean, my YouTube now is completely different. My videos are just always the same. But my life is different, obviously, because I think in a different way. It's a strange world we live in these days, but you've got to go with the flow, haven't you? You've got to go with the flow. You can't make everybody like you. It's an impossibility. And I'm so proud that I only get, usually my videos get maybe 2 and if he's not given a blowjob, 3 thumbs down. For the last 2 years. Well, that's only 3 thumbs down on all my videos. That's fucking brilliant. And yet you go on somebody's video, you see 92, and then you go on somebody else's video and you see instantly fucking 999. Yeah, we did. I don't do Facebook anymore. I had life short, and now I may see more. Well, yeah, we're saying that, Matt, that we've all gone through, we've all gone different directions, and we've all evolved. Whatever I just said, revolved on the conditions that I didn't want to put stress on anybody else. If on a live night, if they want to be here, they can be here. If they don't want to be here, they don't have to be here. I don't want somebody rushing home from work, having a shit shave shower, and then instantly jumping in front of a camera and being telling you're happy because you got a little picture here and you're happy and you're talking with me. So I thought I was putting stress on people like that. So that's why I stopped all that. As I said, if somebody wants to come live, if they want their face on air for some mysterious reason, they can have their face down there with me, but don't expect it every week, you know. I'm not going to do a Welsh front row. It's going to be choice. And if I didn't want your face down there, I'm going to have to tell you. And say, oh, no, you know, you're not very interested. I mean, you know, if Seb wants to come up with his face there, fair dues. Seb's just been through a life-changing experience with his motorbike crash. Perhaps he'd feel nice for people to say, all right, Seb, how's it going, mate? You know, it's that sort of thing. It's might cheers people up. It does. It cheers people up for people to say, how's it going, mate? How's it going? Nice to see you. You're still alive. Oh, yes. I'm still alive as well, but just sup, Karen, for you. Everybody subs Karen. That's a god. You got more subs than me. That's another thing, Kat, that people say, oh, God, I just spelt that wrong. And I know people read straight through it now, don't they? They don't say, oh, you spelt that wrong. They know what you meant. And if you missed out a word or as you say, you put an extra letter in, I mean, sometimes it can be embarrassing, but other times people know that it's a cock up, and they don't even bite on it. So yeah, I don't, that is it pretext, isn't it? Pretext can be very dangerous. Very dangerous. So Seb Ryan's on Facebook. Simon, Courtney, Wayne, no Wayne, huh? Tracy. There's a few people. There's a few people on. My tablet spells what it Well, yeah, let's talk to Tapper now. Talk to Tapper. I wanted this iPhone to connect to my tablet. Okay, I look around, not in disgust, but I look around. So I bought this. It's called a lightning, and on the end of it is iPhone. So you put that into your iPhone, and then you come out there, and then put it in your tablet, and then hopefully I could put like literally on my phone, and it would come out on my tablet, and keep my phone in my pocket, but I could see literally on my tablet. No, didn't work. Fucking crap. Did my head in. Absolutely did my head in. I wasted half my fucking life on this shit. I want a tablet about this size. I want a tablet about that size for the drone. Because the iPhone is that big. Wait, I'll try and show you the two. The iPhone is that big. So I need this big. So I can watch myself crash in perfect color. Bluetooth won't do it. So I thought I bought a iPad Air, which is that size. But I bought an iPad full size, which is in the cupboard by there. I want to keep it new because I'm trying to sell it, because it's no good to me. I picked up the drone, great, fantastic, fly around like a Looney Tune, but it takes 4 of you to hold the thing up. iPhone tablets went slow after a while. Well, yeah, we were talking about that last week, Matt. I got 4 of them here, and they're all throwaways. They're all throwaways. This thing here is not. It's a Samsung. When I had this work in the drone, it was very slow and retarded. So I had to go back to the iPhone. But I've tried always to get. There's several packages out there you can connect them to. I'll just go through one because I know it's here. No, I don't. I've deleted it. Yeah, it's called Screen Mirror. So when you flick up on your mirror, I don't know if you know about iPhones, but when you flip up on your mirror, it comes up with that, and then that automatically goes straight to my telly, which I don't want it to do. So I can't do Screen Mirror to the fucking tablet. And then I got fed up because I can only like hold my concentration for a few minutes, and I get dumbed. I get dumbed. I mean, I used to be quite a whizzy kid on electrics, and plugging stupid things in with the guitars and stuff. But I am got a fucking clue. I bought lead after lead after lead after fucking lead. HDMI. Well, they do smaller ones there, don't they? They do a little tiny fucking thing here. So you buy an HMD lead, it's a fucking big one. Now all of a sudden they're doing little ones. So there's 3 of them actually. There's 3 different size fucking HDMIs. What are they doing this for? It's just to confuse me because it's coming from fucking China. How to stay healthy in 5 easy lessons. Fucking drink more. The thing is, just to make money. Just to make money. Because you don't send them back to you. You buy all this shit off YouTube and not eBay and whatever. You buy all this fucking shit. This thing. 2 mics goes in the top of my dictaphone. It's a fucking crock of shit. But you're not going to send it back because it costs you more to send it back than it's fucking worth. So you end up with fucking boxes and cupboards and drawers and fucking trailers full of fucking shite. Because they're no good. It's all junk. Dictaphone. I use my dictaphone. Oh, God, blimey, right? It's rained every weekend. We had one nice day we could nearly call summer. So maybe that was the summer actually. We had one nice gone now, gone forever. It's been showers today on and off. What a word. Dictaphone. It does, Matt. I can't keep up with it, mate. It just confuses the shit out of me now. My son is pretty clever, but he's too busy. So because he's too busy, I just end up buying more, and then more, and then more. I spent after last 2 hours trying to get a camera, a normal camera up there to use as a webcam. Easiest fucking thing in the world, isn't it? Easiest thing in the world. Is it? Fuck. I've tried webcams. I tried video recorders. They should work. It says they should work. Then I got a camera. A little fine pics. Won't fucking charge. So that won't fucking work. That's been on charge for fucking hours. There's nothing coming on. So then I tried something else. I tried the iPhone. You're supposed to use the iPhone as a fucking webcam. I can't do it. So I give up. Easter bank holiday was good weather. Fucking was up your house, wasn't down here. We don't know. I mean, the thing is, Tony was saying earlier. He was talking to me, and he said it was raining in Chepstow and wasn't in Mega, which is what? 10 mile. It didn't rain in Mega all day, and it was pissing down in Chepstow. So you just don't know. Next door could be pissing down. That's a good cup of grog. That's a good cup of grog. So most people are liking my twin brother for some reason. He's come back out of the wardrobe. Oh, is he gay? No, he's not gay. He's quite a man, actually. A lot of people are liking him. He's all right. It's hard because my dictaphone was shit. My dictaphone I bought. So what you do is you record what you're going to say on your dictaphone, and you have the one earphone in which nobody can see, and then I'm talking to myself, who's pretendingly my twin, and I'm listening to what my twin is saying through my earphone, headphone thing, earphone, and then I can answer back exactly in the right time, in the right sequence, in the right blah 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 blah. But what was happening is, when I put it then onto my editor, my dictaphone was running faster than my camcorder. Thank you. Thank you, 88. You're a good man. You're a good man. So my dictaphone was running faster than my my camcorder. So then you had to edit it, and it got the more sentences you said, the harder it got. So I just use short lines now. What are you doing today, Bob? I know that must wind on everybody. What are you making today, Bob? So yeah, it's a laugh. I'm on my way home, packing my bag and leave tomorrow. Well then, Wiz. Safe journey, man. Safe journey. Good morning, 5 a.m. I bet your missus is happy. Get you back home out the way. Get you back home safe. You get home. You know, I come home, not home to my parents' house. I went away working. And I come back home and they redecorated the place, had a new kitchen, and everything was different. Fucking scared me to death. Scared me to death. I thought I was in the wrong house. And it was weird. Absolutely, it's a weird, fucking hell, what's going on here? But yeah, be prepared. Your house might not be there, it might be gone. I'm going to the UK, Tim. Gone in the USA. No wrong with the USA, is there? No wrong with it. And there's no wrong with the UK. Apart from it sounds similar. Why can I not say TTFN 88 together? Randy Elvis, God. Oh, Randy. Haven't seen Randy for a while, and how's it going? You come to see the old fucker, have you? Randy's in the house. Yay. Nice to see these people. Nice to see these people. So that's Matt and Randy has found me. A reborn Christian. That's what I'm actually doing. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm casting churchy sort of things, you know, crosses and what are you saying? I'm doing crosses and things for the raffle, because I know a lot of Americans are very, very, very religious, and so I decided to do a theme on churchy sort of casting. The dove of peace, is it, or the dove of life? The dove of peace. I don't know what it is. Crucifixes. You know, I love Jesus. Denzel. I love Jesus. You been running lately, Dens, or not? You still out in all weathers, running like a Looney Tune, like my son-in-law? I know it's an adrenaline sort of thing, you know, running. And once you get into it, because as old as I am, I used to go over the park here, and I used to run a football field, walk a football field, because there's like 3 fields in a line. Run one, walk one, run one, turn around, walk, run, walk. And I got quite into it, you know, quite, because you just feel better. But I mean, it's as far as Denzel and my Scott. I mean, Scott just done the half marathon, but you know they do half a marathon, and he comes back then and comes walking up to me as if he's just had a walk around the park. I don't I don't see how they do it. Obviously, it's a technique on breathing and everything. And he says, "Oh, you're never too old to start." I said, "Fuck, I can't. I'd love to do it, but I can't do it." Oh yeah, I wanted to do that one of the fun run. It's like a fundraiser one, you know. And you can walk if you want. If you can walk it, you don't have to run it. You can still walk it. I wanted to do that one because you got a medal, you got a thing, and just goes to charity. And I wanted to do that, but I never did it. So what's happening then, Seb? You coming on here and telling these people about your life? Are you nearly lost it? Fun and run in the same sentence. I think it was called the fun run. Denzel would know better than me because he probably heard of it. Maybe. Nice to see you back, Seb. Yes, nice to see Seb back from the dead. You just don't know how close he was. My dad's on the case there. Nice one, Andy. That's another thing you've got to appreciate about internet is other people's sayings and you pick up vibes and you pick up fantastic jokes and and then Randy just threw one in there like never heard before. He probably uses that once a week, but we've never heard it before, so brilliant. I do it at Rother Valley every year for cancer, for my gran. There you are. See, Matt does it. I'd love to do it, Matt. I'd love to do it. That is very nice, Matt. I know my daughters do. I got the two daughters. They walk. I think it's they do 10,000 steps or something every day, and they do it for my father, the cancer thing for my father. But I'm usually there because I'm the cameraman, but I just watch and zoom in. My camera is faster than my legs. The one I went to see, they had like a slidey bouncy castle thing, straight down into the mud. It was a really good laugh. And another one, they threw powder paint all over the flicking place. Powder paint was flicking everywhere. Walk or run, it's all the same as long as we keep moving. Well, that was that thing up the mountain. That's your idea of me going up the mountain. Somewhere I wanted to go, and I managed it. I think I've done it 4 times this year, so I haven't done too bad. Moonwalk in London. Do the moonwalk in London. Is that actually a thing? Wiz, are you having a laugh here? What's Seb saying thanks all for, man? You gone? What are you saying, Sebby? Thanks all for thinking about you, or thanks all for sending you 6,000 quid? My 2 daughters done some walk around London in the night, and it wasn't very pleasant apparently, because you was walking through all sorts of different places. The Cancer Research Mud Run. That's it, yep. My daughter did that. That was a laugh. My daughter and granddaughter did it. Get well soon, Sebastian. I'm working on my motorcycle. That sounds terrible. No. What's a motorcycle? The first bit you said. March of the Mods. Dun, 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 dun. No, I don't remember that. You know, I was a mod for so long, and then my mate gave me a go on his motorbike. And you know, a motorbike was 18 times faster than a scooter. And at the end of the day, we was all born to be fast, or wanted to be fast. So I went on motorbikes. I wasn't a rocker. I didn't wear that sort of bike gear. I was a mod on a motorbike. A mod on a motorbike. Lewis, he's watching over the shoulder. Hello, Lewis. I know your dad well, mind. You'll see this here. Keep an eye out for that in the crowds as you run past, because you'll probably see me with a camera taking pictures of your old man. Hello to Lewis. Come on, everybody. Say hello to Lewis. I love young people watching us, because I don't swear then. Lewis, hide before I start swearing. No, remember I was talking to Tyrone Roberts. I don't remember if you remember that a couple of years ago, that his daughter was the youngest viewer of my YouTube channel. And I made something, I forget what it was, and everybody said, oh, you ought to give it to her because she's your youngest viewer. Well, I said, little did everybody know, I said, well, I got 2 here, and one of them was specially for her, and the other was wherever the other one was going. So I made 2, and I got on well with the father ever since. And Tyrone talks to me quite often and wants to pop down to see me. Funny, quite a few people want to pop down and see me. And a man in Bristol wants to come over and see me. Fantastic. Always welcome. Always welcome. I would never turn anybody away. And, you know, you always got time. Always got time. VW, I saw you. I was a mod, but the elephant wanted it. I remember, yeah, mods and whatever. And I remember borrowing people's scooters to take parts off, you know, because yours had to be the best, didn't it? Yours had to have all the mirrors, the crash bars, the backrest, the back chrome bars for other crashes. Take the side panels off. My brother had the Union Jack on his side panels. Lambretta. I think I was an SX. I started off on an LI, which was an old, which had a funny dip on the back. 2 seats, separate seats, was an LI. And then I went on to SX, GP. There was a bucket full of them, wasn't there? I think I had one of each, but fancy having all them now in your garage, yeah? Fancy having them in your garage. I forget who it was the other day. He was showing her, they showed her a moped, and I said, is that an NSU quickly? He said, yeah, how did you know that? And I said, my next door neighbour used to have one, and I used to nick it. And then I went to 5. My next door neighbour had an NSU quickly, and I used to nick it. Urban Tiger, Bandit 1200, and a GPS 550. I think the last bike I had before I retired was the Honda, the big Honda, with the prop shaft, not chain driven. Horrible bike to drive. What was that called? Honda 550. I'm sure it was Honda 550, but it was prop driven. And if you eased off on the throttle going around the corner, it'd fucking throw you off like a fucking rodeo cowboy. Beautiful thing, because it was like a big seat on it, big Tourer sort of lay down and have a kip while you're driving. But that's the last one. My ankle was after that. But I wasn't on the road, and I was only on Goldwing. No, was there a Goldwing? No, I think it was before the Goldwing. Seb's dad should know, the big fat under 550 with a prop driven. Very lucky, both of you. Was it strawberry? 500? Under 500? I can't remember. It's something I haven't really thought of, you know. I'd probably think about it. But my brain is elsewhere this time, right? So I can't think. 13 watches, thank you very much. All 13 people are still in there, hanging in there, saying, I like this fella, he's worth watching because he's a fucking headbang. And I hope Denzel's nipper is now hiding. Matt and Seb, Rob bike crashes. It hurt, but mine was on the ankle. See, mine was on the ankle, whereas Seb's was all real bad. Mine was just purely ankle. The thing is, I've never been to hospital in my life, and when I did my crash, and I ended up, I won't tell you the story about getting in hospital, but when I eventually got in hospital, it was supposed to have been a routine: cut your ankle open, put a couple of metal plates in, fix you up, and send you home. But because they had that many complications, I was there for 12 weeks, which was doing my head in, because I'm a pretty active sort of fella, as hopefully you know, and I couldn't sit still for 12 weeks. So I eventually signed myself out. And there was murder about it. You know what they're like. You get the top. No, you can't be doing. I can't do that sort of like. They didn't want me to sign myself out, but I did, because I know I could suffer home rather than suffer there. At least you can suffer while you're watching fucking telly and not next to somebody snoring their box off 24 hours and screaming. So yeah, I'd rather be home than I would have been there. So I signed myself out, went home, and to get me in hospital, they said if you don't have the operation now, you're going to suffer for the rest of your life. And I'm fucking telling you what, I have suffered for the rest of my life anyway. So whoever that was a lying bastard. You've got to have the operation, otherwise you'll suffer for the rest of your life. Bastard. So, you know, to believe in it. You know, if the doctor don't tell you there's something wrong with you, I think you live forever. As soon as that doctor says there's something wrong with you, it gets in your brain like my little thumbs downer. It gets in his brain and you can't get it back out. And that's what kills you. You just can't get it out of your brain. You'll see me in a moment. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's hope you don't talk posh, innit? I hate them poshy people. Oh, I got a bell warning up there. What's that? Robert Nurden. Oh, telling me I'm live. Yeah, so you got to be careful. I don't think I could drive a bike now. As much as I'd love one, I don't think I could drive one. There's no posh in USA. He's not. Seb lives half a mile away. Ooh. The money spinner. We got a little sign going on there, like saying Sebastian, but your face is not there, Sebastian. Yeah, just a little bit there. Have I got to do anything? Have I got to invite you in? I don't know. Born in the USA. Good God. Say something.
Oh.
Hello. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I like that thing behind you.
What was that?
I like that thing behind you. That tree with a fence.
Oh, it is my mum's. I think, it's the same year.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Tree and the fences. I've just got, funny enough, I got two cowboys stood on a fence. I got two cowboys stood on the fence, which I'm going to put into a log burner. There's a delay there, isn't there, Seb?
Yeah, I have those a bit of lag on this side.
Very laggy. Yeah, Mr. Malaggy though. The echo is Seb got his Facebook volume up.
No, I thought tablet.
Zing zang ziggity, ask to join, make it, show it, sell it. You're breaking up slightly. Turn volume down on 1. I can hear me talking to you. I'll tell you now. Yeah, that's better. No. Yep. You know, people don't mind listening to me twice.
Yes, no, me.
So are you using a laptop camera, is it?
Yeah, it's a good laptop, it is.
Right.
Yeah.
David Doyle. I see Sebastian and you're Rob. I can see Sebastian, you're Rob. He's Sebastian's talking, but he's having complications.
That's just me in general.
It's working. It's not working right, but it's working. So
just crappy internet, maybe.
No, you're just getting better all the time. You're better now. What the but dinging around? My phone is ringing like there's no tomorrow but dinging. David Doyle. We all know David Doyle. Sent me a photo. David Doyle sent me a photo. Now, I like David, but he's falling into that shitty trap that he's making a lorry and he's fucking painting it. He's making a lorry and he's painting it, which is going to look, as we all know, because we've all gone through this stage, it's going to look like a bit of plastic from fucking China. And the whole idea of making it out of steel is it's made out of steel, and you want people to see it's made out of steel. You know, I just can't. I could never ever get out of my mind a young lad years ago making a cat out of sheet steel. And he put video after video on about making this cat out of sheet steel. And he filed it out. He drilled the holes and he filed all the little nooks and crannies out, which took him fucking ages. Fantastic. And then he went and sprayed it black. And that was the joke of the year, because then it didn't look like it was fucking made of steel. It looked like a bit of fucking plastic. I put a smile design like that. What you're supposed to do if it's made out of steel, which everybody knows. Thank you, Wizard. I've always liked Wizard. What you know if you make it out of steel is either rust it, so you've got that nice rusty look, and then spray it with lacquer, so that rust stays there forever. And it's just, there's a name to it, isn't there? There's a name to it. Come on, tell me the name of the rusty looking. Is it pristine or something like that? A pristina look, and it looks twice as good. But I mean, if I sprayed that orange, what would it be? It would be a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit now. Okay, I heard you. I got there before you. Patina. But every day, they're all coming in together. Patina. And you can all spell as well. I got people that can spell. I can't spell to save my fucking life. But ask me for change out of fucking a £10 note, and I can tell you pretty quick. So, what are you up to? Is that in a raffle? Yes, that's in a raffle. That's in a raffle. Well, it was a challenge of Mr. John Sala, and I like these challenges, you know, because I can't see how anybody would think that would be hard, because it's the one of the easiest. David Dial, hey on David, just talking about you. That lorry you're making there, I can't show the people because I can't share my screens. That's because something to do with cookies, like third party cookies. So I can't show you my screen. Why is it on the one picture it looks painted? Are you falling for that trap of painting your goodies? Let's see what David says. David! It's not as good as you think. It could have been better. I got lazy. I try and there's one there.
Doesn't good to be good.
It's a lot of work. It's a fire chicken. It's a fire chicken. Did David answer me on that? I just don't want him falling for that trap of painting his work, because it looks twice as good in steel, because it's supposed to be art. It's supposed to be art. If you're making a kid's toy out of a rocking horse or something like that, and they're fair enough, paint it, and then you've got to paint it, make sure it's lead free, and etc. But if you're making a car or a truck or whatever, I don't think you should paint them. And the chicken. I'm telling John that was John's favourite bird in all the world. So what are you up to there, Seb?
Nothing, just having a little sit down and paying attention.
Well, the people want to hear you talk for 10 minutes, yeah.
Well, what I could do, like, is show off one of my scars if you can see it.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if you can make it out on here or not.
Yeah, I can see it.
And then the other one you might not be able to see is just on my head today. Somewhere.
How, well, like 6 inch, maybe?
Oh, it's from about my ear down to just below my ear.
Never. Well, they done a good job of that, didn't they?
Yeah. It's just the only thing is I'm magnetic now.
Well, yeah, I should think. Yeah, you're gonna have repercussions and whatever.
Yeah. Like on bits of metal. No? He's so good.
David's saying no. I think it looks a lot better and more like the real thing. But you'll never do it. But you know, it's your prerogative. If you want to paint it, you paint it. But wait there. You think I should paint this?
No.
And you know what this is? Listen. It's a money box. You turn a fucking hell, it's fucking heavy. All right, well I'm puffing. You turn the back light, one of them, and this thing pulls out like a drawer. Because there's a slot there, and that's where you put your money. And that is now heavy. And that now it's a nice colour. It's really gone off nice. It's what did David restract? It looks, I like it like that. I'm not saying everybody in the world gotta not paint their steel. But if you're doing making art, it's called metal art. If you're making something for the kids, make something for the kids. But the first thing I made for the kids was fucking motorbikes, you know. Robert had a motorbike when he was fucking about 3-year-old. He had it was a moped. I shrunk down, cut the frame so it was big enough for him. So we'll go back to, go on, Seb.
I had an off-road when I was about 7 or 8. Had a few and then I bike as well. Yamaha 250. First bike.
Well, yeah, Robert, as you know, Robert is pretty good on a bike, but obviously, being old and grey now, I do worry about everybody that I know on a bike. When I went up that scrambling place when Robert and Craig, you know, it worried me a bit. But I had a quick go on it, but only up the field and back, and just so happened when they took the pictures, it looked like I was actually giving it alpha leather, but I wasn't. It was purely the picture saying I was.
Oh, well.
And then I fell off it because it was too high for me to reach the ground. You know, when you put your legs down, I was about a foot short. So I just let it fall. Over. Your camera's breaking up again, Seb. I don't know. Maybe it's because you sat back relaxing. Right, no talk. Go on.
Right. Is that bad?
No.
No?
You're still missing like that. Like the fella on the Comedians used to miss a few words out there. I don't know what his name was.
It might just be that laptop.
Well, I just don't know how they go, because you see these people would go live on their iPhones and they're on there for hours. I just don't see how you can do that. I know you got them, there's one year you can plug it in, can you? It's a battery pack. These things, so a battery pack that goes into your phone, or this is actually for the camcorder, but they stay on their phone for ages. Have we lost the chat room or what? Because they seem to have gone awfully quiet in there. Was something said that I've missed, or we've still got 9 watching, 12 thumbs, so we're still in the runnings. But hello, chat room. Seb, you are healing up well, said Tim the Tool Man.
Oh yeah.
You are.
Too bad. What they said.
We are still here. What did David Doyle say? Tat, what's happening? Just put your biggest fan to bed. Thank you, Dens. I dare say we will meet one day. Oh, Sebastian's popped out. I dare say, oh, he's back.
I'm still here.
So what don't you like? What don't you like painted stuff? Because it's not metal art. Then metal art is metal art. This is what we're trying to say. Is metal art is metal art. There's about 10 of us. We're not calling ourselves artists. We're not calling ourselves, but we're old school. Let's call it old school. And when you make something out of metal, it's nice to see it's made of metal. And as soon as you spray it, if you think you can put your lorry on the shelf and say yes, that's a model of the real thing. You're going to be a million miles out, because if you're going to do a model of the real thing, every detail on that thing is going to be spot on, and because it's a model. If you're doing metal art, oh, that's a lorry. We all know what it is. I can see what it is from here. I know what type of lorry it is, and that's it. As soon as you paint things that I think spoil them, it devalues them. I've been offered all sorts of money for my stuff, and if they want to paint it, they want to paint it, but they will not leave this house painted. I mean, most of my stuff had a reason, my Land Rover is a money box, my dragster is the lamp, my tank, wherever that is, that's a money. There it is. That's a money box where the thing opens up and you put your money in. And the others was just purely stuff I once upon a time owned. So I was copying what I owned years ago. But no, don't get thinking I'm having a go. I'm not having a go. If you want to paint, you paint. But I just don't think it's right. I just don't think it's right. But as I said, you're going to do a model. But a model is got to be spot on. And if you go on, if you go on that make it, show it, sell it, and have a look at them model makers on there with the scooters and the motorbikes, fucking unbelievable. I would never ever be able to get to that standard. Absolutely unbelievable. Everything is on it, everything, brakes, drums, kickstarts, and everything. But I mean, that lorry you're doing, I actually drove one of the fucking things, and I know you got to climb up it to get into it, but and whatever. I've seen all your pictures. Yeah, I mean, you've got it up on the bench with the back on it, and it looks great because it's steel. The thing is, if you you can wire wheel a pattern on it. You know you can do what you want, but I like steel. I like steel because I'm old school. You're new school. You know. What would you say, Seb? Say something. Would you rather? You got a trike, if I remember rightly, up there.
I have a quad.
Quad. Yeah. Would you rather have painted or left to steel?
I'd rather steel than
because you can see what it is. You can see the makings of it. You can see.
Yeah.
You can see some fella put that together with his teeth, with little bits of this and little bits of that, and
little bits of.
I seen on that make it, sell it, show it, sell it, whatever it's called. A fella's just done the bumblebee, and that thing is about over 6 foot tall. But you can see cogs, pistons, and fucking shock absorbers and all sorts. But stood back, it looks like Bumblebee, but when you're close to it, you can see how the hell he's made it, what work has gone into that. And I think that's going to be the key word then, is you're showing off what work you put into it. I mean, that Land Rover probably took me 100 hours, let's say 100 hours, just off the top of your head. So I didn't want 100 hours looking like something was just coming a fucking parcel from fucking Japan or China. So. Gosh, yes, Dave. Yes. If it's made of steel, mate, you can put it on the page. There's people trying to put paintings on it, you know. You gotta to join, make it, show it, sell it. Make it, show it, sell it. To join, make it, show it, sell it. You got to answer a certain amount of questions. Is it made of steel? And then I guess I need putting a fucking painting on it. of a fucking vase full of fucking weeds. And I think no, that's not made of steel. And obviously you've got the carpenters, because you know the carpenters, probably there's more carpenters than steel makers. So you've got the carpenters trying to put stuff on it. No, go to somewhere where the carpenters are showing off their stuff, you know, and they don't like steel workers. And that's what it boils down to. You're either one or the other. But no, there's hundreds of things on there, David, that baffles me, because I just know I haven't got that sort of skill. So I might have the skill, but I haven't got that sort of time. I tell you that much. They must take hours and hours and fucking hours and hours. So yeah, you finish it or whatever and do it in stages. Or I don't know if you've been putting these on, because I'm not the only admin on there. There are going to be other admins. I just caught the one at the corner of my eye. It was painted, and I can't show it to other people. You got a yellow and black. Oh, you have painted the back now as well, is he? So you got a yellow and black. You know, I don't know. I can't criticize somebody else's work. It's not me. You've got to be happy with your own. If that's where you're going, that's where you're going, and that's it. There's I can only give you my point of view as far as painting and model making. There's a difference. There's a fucking 1,000 miles gap between model making and metal art. You know, I mean, I used to make sets of darts, for fuck's sake. So 3 things had to be exactly the same: the weight, the look, the shape. And I used to get orders to make set of darts for some twads, because going back to my days, it was pretty new sport. Everybody wanted to be fucking Jockey Wilson, but so yeah. Let me okay. I'll if I can do it, I'll do it. But I don't think I can do it. I'll try it. We're flashing all over the place right now. Doobie. Let's see if I can send 7 picture. And you gotta be kind. Good morning, Robert. I'll speak to you. Good morning. We were talking about should metal work be painted? And is it metal art or is it model making? If it's a model making thing, you're a model maker. If it's metal art, you throw something together and weld a spanner to a fucking light bulb, and it's metal art.
You want me to show Bob?
No. That's what your view on it. What it's hey Andy. So yeah.
Doesn't look too.
You are?
Doesn't look too.
I think if it was for your son, I reckon it'd make his day, wouldn't it? He'd be chuffed with it.
Yeah.
If it was to put on a shelf and never be touched again, like my stuff. I mean, as I said, I've been offered money for mine, and my stuff is staying exactly where it is. That Volkswagen bus I've done is up there, and that's where they're staying. I got no interest at all. What Robert does with it when I dies, that's up to them completely. They probably sell everything, but that's up to them. I don't really care. Obviously, I won't care because I'll be fucking dead.
Well, some people care after that.
Yeah, it's a weird it's a weird at least you're not calling yourself a blacksmith. I cannot stand people calling themselves blacksmiths. In my day, a blacksmith was somebody who had done 55 fucking apprenticeships and worked with steel all fucking hours and is fucking good at it. And then all of a sudden you've got these youngsters coming up, fucking 15-year-olds and calling themselves blacksmiths. It just rots my guts because I come up playing with steel all my life, and I wouldn't even entertain what's the thing about calling yourself a blacksmith? Is it a karate belt or something? If I'm a black belt steel maker, it becomes a shit like that. But
no, it's all wrong.
You are?
It's my family.
All right, Dada.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're all surviving down here, but we'll give the question to you while you stood there. If you made something out of steel, a little motorbike or a little car, would you paint it or would you leave it as it bloody is?
I personally
You personally would paint it?
Yeah.
If you made it yourself and it took 100 hours. What we're saying is, if you paint it, surely it's going to look like something which just come from China.
Quite true.
Plastic.
But
Plastic.
it's still hiding his skills.
Remember, I mean, what you made out of metal, if you're going to paint it, you could have made it out of wood and it would have took half the time, wouldn't it?
True.
Yeah.
But if you make it out of metal and people can see the pain you went through to making it. I mean, I video the pain I go through making things. You can see I bleed, I burn, and a lot of it. Right. Denzel's off. Thank you, Denz. And hope to see you soon. So, yeah. There's swings and roundabouts, honest to God. It's the swings and roundabout argument. I'm not arguing, but it's the swings and roundabout thing. If you make it out of steel and you're going to paint it, why not make it out of wood? I could make something like that out of wood in probably 2 hours. All right? Because I've got a woodworking shed. You know, I got all my tools in the woodworking shed. Bandsaws and all that. Jigs of all sorts. So I could make wheels and everything else in probably 2 hours. But I've gone through stage by stage with this lorry you're making, and it's took fucking months. And you're going to paint it.
No.
I rest my tattooed. Tattoo. And that's what this channel is all about. We're not arguing. We're just putting the point across. Quiet. They're whispering about us. They're whispering about that thing on behind Seb. Look, it's painted black.
Yeah, but that's not. If you can see it is wood.
It is wood, is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty clever, then, isn't it? That's pretty good.
It's not bad. But my style.
Well, I got one downstairs. You might have saw it in some of the videos. It looks like that, but it's fish. I've done like weeds with all fish stuck on it, and Shirley loved it. But I noticed it's down behind the fucking fridge now, so she didn't love it that much. So yeah, it's.
Didn't like it. So
it's 3 minutes to countdown, and it was a good discussion. I love these little discussions, and there's no malice, there's no shouting and screaming, there's no at the end of the day it's yours, it's not mine. At the end of the day, you got to have freedom of speech, which I use quite often, and you like it the way you see it. But it's like our text, as far as I'm concerned. Our text was designed to hide things. That's what our text was, is to hide your cracks in your ceilings. And then they all started our text in the walls, didn't they? Everybody our text their wall with back effect and stipple effect, and there was all sorts of these pattern effects you could use to our text your fucking house. But that's all it is camouflage. So yeah, I don't want to make another enemy. You got to do what you got to do. And you made me go over there and get my Land Rover, which nearly fucking killed me. I forgot there was money in it, actually. So I'll be opening that up after to see how much is in there. Might buy me a new webcam. So what we got here? 2. David's put his pictures now in make it, show it, sell it. And I'll approve it because it's made of steel. As I said, if it's made of steel, I can't stop it. I must throw a party. I can't stop it going on there because it's made of steel. It's your art work or your model making work. So that's the way it goes. So I got at what time is it? 9:59. Drinks on me, ha. Yeah, I'm glad you all popped in, and I'm glad I got 13 thumbs up. I'm glad there's 11 people watching. I'll have a look at the participants now. Let's have a look. We had Denzel, he's just gone. Karen, Ospich Andy, Paul Frederick. I didn't see Paul pop in. Tim the True Man and Wizard, and yet you don't see on there. Look, Seb. So, and Seb's there right in front of me. So, how do you work out if you're sat right in front of me and you're not actually on YouTube? This is just stupidly crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, I just had the text.
Thank you, David. It was all right, honest to God, mate. Don't get pushed back because of me, because I'm an old fat. I'm an old fat. We don't know anything better. I mean, if it's pleasing to the eye, you're happy with it, and that's the end of it. The only thing I paint is full-size cars, because they got to be painted. And I'd always like to do what they call it, a rat rod. I'd love to do a rat rod, rusty fucking bucket, which is legal. All right, Tap. Thank you very much, my man, for tapping in. And nice one, Care. Bye, Tapper. It was a good night, wasn't it? It was nice to have Seb on, even though he's struggling with his camera stuttering occasionally.
I think it might be. I don't know.
All we heard then is I think it might be. Talking about painting, she wants me to paint upstairs tomorrow. I hate painting. All right, I see what you mean, Karen. Yeah, you had some real bad neighbours there, didn't you? Bye to who's ever going. Tapper's gone, Denzel's gone. I did see Paul Frederick tap in. A bit late, Paul. We're about to shut down, my friend. Where's Rob? Here I am. I don't know what's wrong. If I click on me, my picture comes big, and then Sebastian goes small. So it's a weird thing. Thanks to the people who entered the raffle tonight. We're nearly there. I think, as we said, we need about 7 more people. People who need people, and we'll have the raffle up, another live night to shout out a winner, and that's something else gone because my floorboards are creaking. I got so much fucking cast iron up here, I'm telling you. I bet there's about a good 40 cast iron pieces up here, and all in one spot. And I got a bucket full now ready to do for the church people who's ever into churching. What is my raffle number? I don't know, David. Did you put a pound in? Did you put a pound in, Dave? It's in all my on the bottom of my videos. There's usually a thing telling you who, what, where, how to do it. No, Wayne. What I decided was not to do another. I got my one. In fact, I got about 3 of them, but I decided not to do that style. I found another style which would be more easier. Because if it haven't got that little writing on, Warminster, is it? Or Warwickshire or whatever. If it haven't got that on, it's not worth. I've sold the one. They thank me very much. But I found a place that does replicas. I didn't tell him that, obviously. I did a place that does replicas for £16, which is obviously they've made a pressed die and pressing them out the finale, and it's beautiful. So I could have bought a bucket full of them, because what I got for that one, the cast one, I was surprised nobody wanted a Hot Wheels. I was surprised nobody wanted Matchbox. Hoodie did say do some train ones, so we could do the Flying Scotsman and stuff like that. If I make a bigger flask, that's what they call it. Thank you, Tim, for popping on, mate. That's all. You only got to pop on for 4 minutes. There's no pressure. There's no stress. Pop on, say hi, ta-da, fuck off, you fucking old fucker. And that's all you got to do. And I love it. That's the part we love, because we're not stressing nobody out, thinking they got to stay here, thinking they got to. When I die, they got to die, and thinking when I do this, So no. So yes, David, going back to you. It's £1. It's £1 off. Enter the raffle. When it gets 25, it's automatic draw. So it's 25 to 1, in other words. You've got a 25 to 1 chance. We don't want to take it over 25, because the idea of the plan was £25 will cover the postage anywhere on this planet, whichever bit of cast iron you pick. If you pick this, it goes to you, and I don't have to pay nothing, because the other people has paid the post, and that's the way it worked. It was a good idea at the time, but we thought we'd have a raffle every week, because I thought people be wanting to jump onto my stuff and say, "Oh, I gotta have something Rob made," but it didn't work like that. I've got my few loyal, faithful followers who are willing to go for the raffle, So there you go. Is that about right? You want to say goodbye for me, Seb? You are?
We will all be back.
We will be back shortly. Soonly. Shortly. So, JD's on it. I can leave it running by all means, but I've got to go. That's all I'm saying. I can leave it running, and Seb can take over.
It's possible. It is time to
Thing is, your camera's breaking up wicked. I forget what his name was, but used to do that act on stage, and he used to miss out words on the microphone. Yeah, it's the mic. It's the mic. The picture's all right, but the mic is breaking.
Right.
That was better. What did you do then?
I just moved big screen.
I don't know. It did go better for a minute or two. So yeah, 10 people watching. See, it's nice that people pop in and they're probably sat there eating their tea, laughing their bollocks off. And it's nice that people pop in and ask for their what's going on here. But did you notice that we didn't get one Looney Tune in tonight? No bad people come on tonight, and that all I've seen here is people with spanners. So yeah. So if you want me back on soon, tell your mates to enter the raffle. I'm Looney Tunes. We need £7 more. £7. But you got to be a subscriber. Seb's gone. You got to be a subscriber, and you got to be from this planet. My Wi-Fi just died. Good timing in the way. All right then. Over and out. Thank you all. That's all I can tell you. Thank you. Good discussions going on. No wars. We're not going into wars. We're not getting into that again. We're purely having a laugh, having a giggle, and I'll go on to there now and have a chat to David on Facebook before I retire. Okay. So it's bye from me. And if I can run over there and pretend I'm a twin, I could talk like my twin. You're not saying bye-bye. Come on, talk. There you go. There you go. I'll try smiling now. Well, you know, it's a pound. That's a lot, a pound. Okay, I'm off then. Sayonara, etc., etc. And